Alright everyone, it's Scream time. Waited a little bit to do my orb opening for her as I wanted to just get a feel for the ISO 8 stuff, but I think we've waited long enough. And so today we'll be pulling red stars for Scream, and if we're lucky, which I hope we are after the back of the terrible Doc Ock pull, that we will get at least a 4 red, and I will pull the trigger on the offer for her if we do. So without further ado, let's get it started. Alright guys, so here we are in the orbs section here. So I do have 87 red star orbs for Scream. I do have a little bit of elite, not too much because I did spend a lot on Doc Ock. If you guys were watching that video, I spent a lot of my resources on him, but luckily we do still have quite a few regular orbs to pull. We do have one elite 4 and one elite 5, almost a second elite 5 actually. I did behind this video, or behind the scenes before I got into the store here, I did do a couple of milestone orbs pull and did land a 10 Coulson in the center. So if you're a believer in seed theory, then hopefully that gives me a little bit extra luck on these pulls. Honestly, not sure if I'm a believer, but decided to do so anyways. So let's see if we'll get any good luck with her today. I think we're going to start off with the Elite 4. I don't want to use the Elite 5 right away. I'd probably rather save for Anti-Venom, as he is the healer, but let's pull at least the Elite 4, and then we'll go back to the regular orbs, and I'll consider, you know, pulling the Elite 5 maybe if I need to. So let's start off here anyways. Oh my god! Well, okay, that wasn't that wasn't Scream, but that was a really good pull nonetheless. And wow, I'm really happy with that. So first pull, gold pull, not a 7, but the 6 is still really solid out of an Elite 4. That was impressive. And that actually put me up. You know what? Let's pull the Elite 5. Because that put me up to another Elite 5 and 6 Cyclops. Wow, we'll upgrade that later. So let's go to the 5. Maybe I'm feeling lucky here. We're just going to pull the 1-5 though. The other one we're going to save for Anti-Venom, I think. So fingers crossed, guys. Maybe another gold pull? Nope. 5 Domino. It's an upgrade. Of course, we'll take it. And she does need the survivability because whenever I use her in war, she seems to get wrecked right out of the gate. So unfortunately, no Scream yet. So we're going to have to go back to the regular orbs where we're going to pull some for her. So let's get this started. We do have 87, so I'd be willing to pull at least half of these, probably, maybe even about 50 of them, because I'm probably not going to pull many for She-Hulk, and that'll give me time to recoup for Anti-Venom when he comes out. So let's get this started. Alright, maybe I used all my luck in that gold pull. 2 Scream. Okay, so we're not leaving without less than that. Can we go for a 4? I would really appreciate a 4. At the very least, a 3, please. Alright, nothing useful so far. Everything under a 4 probably at this point is going to be a dupe. Oh, I thought maybe, just maybe. Blue? Okay, nope. Oh, another purple? Pink? Whatever color. Another dupe. Lots of Elite 4 credits though, so... But can we get a Scream? Come on, come on, pulls. Nothing yet so far. We did get that 2, of course. We're almost at another 2. Okay, we're at an Elite 4. Let's jump back to the Elite 4. Never know. We got the Elite 4 here. Otherwise, it'll give us more Elite 5 credits, I guess, if we get bad. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Oh, pink. 5 Heimdall. That's a dupe. We do have a 5 Heimdall. Oh, God. How much? 1750 Elite 5 credits for an Elite 4 dupe. Wow. Okay, not that one. Maybe we can get another one soon, though, with some... That was a 5 out of a 4, so that actually wasn't terrible. Another pink. 4 Scream. Great job. That's awesome. So I think that basically means we're probably going to pull the packs for Scream. I don't even know if it's worth pulling anymore. Let's go down to 70. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think it's much point pulling anymore, but, you know, just for kicks. See if we get any better luck. Pulling a 5 out of a regular orb is extremely rare, and I'm still a ways off from Elite 4 at the moment. I'll probably... another 3, wow. We'll probably save the rest for Anti-Venom. And you know what, maybe I'll pull a few for She-Hulk, just because I have so many left over. So that leaves us with 70 red star orbs left, and that's pretty good. We're in a pretty good position. And we did get that upgrade for the that 6 red Cyclops upgrade, so that'll go pretty well into my roster. I think I have six yellow now because he is in the raid store, so that's cool. So we're going to take a quick second break, and I am going to go get the pack for Scream, and we're going to pull some orbs for Scream. And we're back, and so I did pick up the Scream offer here, so we do have the 8 orbs for Scream shards. Let's see if we can carry any of this luck over. I actually do like the look of that orb. So let's see if we can get any decent pulls here. So the average normally, if you get the bare minimum, you're usually around anywhere from 45 to, or 48 times 6, 48 shards would be the bare minimum. So let's see if we can actually get more than that. I like that it's a very kind of Halloween-y kind of orb. So actually I like the appearance of this orb compared to some which are just kind of pretty bland actually. So fingers crossed we can get some better pulls. Let's start this off. We get a blue. 10. Starting off with a 10. That's not terrible. And another blue. 12. Okay. Not too bad. I don't think I've ever pulled, I don't know, like anything above a 20, I think is like the highest I've ever got out of a single orb. Oh, another blue. 20! Oh, we just got that. Wow, okay, so that's really good. So we're doing really well so far. So that's 4 orbs, and we're already at the unlock at 48. So we're doing well above average, I think, in this orb opening. Another 8. Again, better than the 6. Fingers crossed. Give me that 180. Not 180, but another 8. Not the 6. 2 left. Lag. Oh. Another 8. Okay. So I think we're doing quite well with this pull. Last one. Oh my god! Ooh! Oh! We did it, guys. It's not 180, but that's really good. 152. That's like, like 3 times what a regular offer is. Normally you would get around 48 would be the bare minimum, and I just tripled that basically. So that's a 3-star unlock, very close to a 4-star unlock. So with the campaign, like I'll for sure get a 5-star character. You know, I doubt I would get a 6, but I mean that is really good from a single offer, guys. So I am super happy about this. Let's get her unlocked. Let's go to the recruit window and get her recruited here. She's looking really fierce, and she's definitely going to be fierce with this red star pull. Now, of course, I didn't get like a 5 or anything like that, which is unfortunate. Before, it's very respectable as well, so I'm happy with what I got here today. This was a really exceptional pull for me, and I'm really surprised. Let's rank her up. And we're gonna take a couple. It'll look like a second for you guys, but I'm gonna take some time here to rank her up, gear her up, and see where we get her at. All right, guys, we're back, and so I did manage to take Scream up to level 70. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take her up to 71 really quick for that extra focus. But we got Scream up to level 71. 50k power actually, gear tier 13. Now this is where I'm going to stay just for the moment, and so we're going to go over her kit very quickly here. She has a really awesome, amazing kit. So Symbiote Swipes is her basic. Attack primary target for 200% damage, plus apply bleed, and clear 1 positive effect. This is level 6. Chain to 2 adjacent targets for 150% damage and clear 1 positive. This attack can also chain to stealth targets, which is crazy for a basic attack. Counter attack breaks this chain, unfortunately. So I did think about getting this to... She has a lot of good T-Force, to be honest, and applying bleed to secondary targets is pretty good, not to mention the damage increase as well, but we are going to hold off for the moment, but I would recommend this if you are going hard on Scream. Now, Splitting Hairs is her special move. Attack primary target for 240% damage, plus clear 1 positive effect, and apply offense down. This is a turn 1 move. You have this available right away. Chain to 2 adjacent targets for 200% damage and a clear 1 positive effect and apply offense down. Now, I think that, and this attack can chain to stealth targets as well. Now, I think this is a really good choice for T4s as well. I think I would probably put this a little bit ahead of the primary, the basic attack rather, because this will clear 2 positive effects on both the primary and secondary targets. So I would do this probably after the passive, which we're going to get to. And the ultimate hair trigger, this is a turn 2 move. Attack primary target for 250% damage, plus apply slow and disrupted. Attack adjacent targets for 200% damage and also apply those too. And so this is going to reduce 30% speed bar for primary and secondary targets. So this is pretty good. And the attack can't be blocked. So the reason why I didn't do the T4 on this one, again, another decent T4 as well. It applies slow for 2 turns to primary and secondary target and more damage. The main reason why I didn't do this is because I think it's slightly redundant, the 2-turn slow with Symbiote Spider-Man, because his ultimate also applies 2-turn slow. Now, this is kind of nice because it allows you to alternate the moves, and that way they're probably always going to be slowed. But at this point, I don't think I need it right now, but is something I would consider down the line, maybe as a sort of a, probably after the others. Honestly, all of them are quite T4 worthy, but I would probably put the ultimate last. The special probably first, and then the passive first, which I did get. The special second and basic third, in my opinion. Or you could mix it. You could all, between the basic and the special, they're both really good. So probably just choosing one or the other. Now, symbiotic attachment, that is her passive, and this was what makes her kind of the Minerva of the symbiote. So on death of any character, heal all symbiote allies for 10% of this character's max health, plus apply speed up for 2 turns. This is at level 5. Now my head's kind of blocking the way here. So you do get an additional 5% healing at level 5. Now that might not sound like a lot, but I do believe that it says any character, so I'm hoping that the way this works is that could also include characters like Greg if you do use Hela as a 5th member, which I'm going to try out later. So that's pretty good, and it's healing all symbiote allies for 10%, so that's pretty nice. And if you're using them in raids, of course, on top of all the drains that they already get, I think this is going to be quite something. So, and if this character has 3 or more symbiote allies, apply minus 30% resistance to all enemies. I don't even think they really had that much focus trouble, but they're definitely not going to have that now. So a really, really solid, amazing kit. Honestly, she's probably even T14 worthy, but I'm not going to quite do that yet, but I probably will consider it later. This really hit a lot of my alien spores, especially if I do tier 14 and then thinking about Anti-Venom, who is also alien spores coming out in the near future. We are going to be doing a new ISO 8 segment of this, so I did actually manage to get all the ISO 8s that I need to equip for her, so we're going to do that really quick here. And we're going to equip all of the ISO crystals for level 1 so we can at least unlock the class for Scream as well. Now, I don't think I've actually unlocked the classes for my other symbiotes, so Scream is going to be the first one. But we are going to start off at level 1 Healer, and that's because it's going to apply additional minor regeneration to the lowest health ally and increase her active healing as well, which I think largely is only going to come from the passive, but, hey. It's not going to be a huge increase to her healing, but it will at least give her the minor regeneration ability for her as we run through the raids. So we're going to be testing her out. Instead of using Blitz like we would normally, we're actually just going to be going through Ultimate 7, where I currently am at in the raids, and see how we can actually do with them. We're going to use the full symbiote team together with Hela as a 5th member, and see how that works out in the raid battles. So I also want to point it out her speed. So her speed is actually quite quick as well at 120. So combined with Carnage's passive, I think this is going to be really nuts. So let's jump on over to the raids and see how we get going. So unfortunately, we are a bit mid Ultimate 7. I'm still in my current Alliance's raid. So we're going to be about halfway through Ultimate 7 testing this out, and hopefully the enemies aren't too difficult for us to actually give this a solid try. Now this is Ultimate 7.1, just so people are aware, and so we're looking at enemies about 78-78k power, so hopefully this isn't too tough for the symbiotes. So let's rearrange my usual raid team and actually pull out the entire symbiotes. Now I have this here with Scream in the center. We're going to take Shuri out though, and we're going to be using Hela, because I want to see if Greg's death triggers the passive for Scream, which would give the healing and the speed up. Now if I can find my Hela, wherever she is, up here somewhere. Hela, there we go. Okay, so we have a team power of 432k. This is the 4 symbiotes in action with Scream. Let's see how well it does. Unfortunately, we only have the ISO class healer on Scream. We don't have it on anyone else, unfortunately, yet, because I have been focusing on my Black Order. But let's see how well we can do in the battle. And let's see if we can clear some nodes. We'll do a couple nodes just to see, just kind of play test her a little bit. We'll run it on 2 times and try to get Scream's animation on 1 time, just so we can get a look at some of her abilities as well. I think this is a better way to play test her than through Blitz, because with Symbiote Spider-Man, obviously they are more focused in raids and dark dimensions. So I wanted to showcase that part with you. That part before you guys. Early in the morning for me still here. I do really like her animation though, so let's see if I can get someone to kill my Greg, maybe that'd be really good. Let's speed this up. So okay. Let's get, so in terms of the turn order, it looks like she's second, or she's third rather. Okay, so we do have this here, so we're gonna try and it does apply offense down and chains and clears positive effects. So let's start over here. I think we're gonna one times this. Hopefully I don't run out of time here. Pretty cool animation. We did clear, I think, one of the positive effects there and applied offense down. Damage wasn't too high though, unfortunately. Greg just died, and it did trigger the speed up, so that's pretty crazy, guys. Wow. So maybe she's a really good fill-in here as a 5th member until Anti-Venom comes out, because that death triggering 2-turn speed up, that's pretty bonkers. So there we go. Oh, I went so fast I didn't even get to see the heal from from Scream there. I think she looks really cool though. Okay, so now we're gonna get the ultimate here. I don't think we really need it, but let's just do it anyway. Primary target and adjacent targets, right? So I guess we'll just do it on Iron Man just to see what it looks like. There we go. It's kind of a long animation there. So it's just like a hair spear kind of thing. And then again, someone died. Speed up, more speed ups, more healing. That's pretty crazy. The speed up alone is just, they're already so fast that it just, wow, it's just on a whole nother level, I think. And this is just the 4 of them. I think Hela makes a really good 5th actually in this team. And that's some extra bleeds on the basic. I didn't slow it down, I forgot there. Clear some of these positive effects. Now this is going to be even better once I get ISOs in the team. I think it'll be really solid now. Unfortunately, other than Symbiote Spider-Man, and I guess Hela too, there isn't a lot of AoE necessarily. There's some adjacent attacks and things like that, but not actually strict AoE attacks. So let's do the basic here. I guess it's pretty basic looking, she's clawing them, but hey, it's actually not terrible. Speed this back up here. I really do like the bleed icons as well. I'm glad that they fixed that and it's no longer looking like offense down. It actually does the blood drop, so really thankful about that. Let's get the special in. Oh, that missed. And I do like how Scream's special does also hit stealth targets, which is really nice. And I think that'll be really helpful in war as well when you're fighting the Asgardians to make it even easier there. Really, I could probably just stick it on auto. But I just wanted to show off maybe Scream's animations a little bit more here. Let me get a kill. She's probably too weak to actually get any kills. Her damage is okay. I think as I get, you know, her star levels up a bit higher, it should be a bit improved. It's nothing too dramatic right now, though. And so, yeah, I'm really impressed, actually, with her. And I think this combination with Hela is even better. The minor regeneration is also applying to her since everyone else is full hit points. So that was the first match there with Scream here. I don't know if we necessarily need to do one more, but I think that was a good way to showcase some of her abilities here in raids. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Scream. So let's outro now. Alright, so yeah, what to say about Scream so far? Her kit is really amazing, and despite only being at 3 stars at the moment, I think she's going to hold up in at least Ultimate 7.1 where I'm at now, and I'll definitely be testing her out some more from the beginning of the raid to see how well I can make it through the entire thing. And definitely with ISO 8 here now, it's going to add that extra dimension, not to just Scream, but to the entire Symbiote team. As I get more of those, I'll have to experiment around with them that way. More gameplay videos in various modes with Scream in the days to come. Just wanted to do some short testing there for you guys, and super happy that the speed up and healing triggers on the death of any character. And it actually works as the text says for once. I think without a doubt the Symbiotes are going to be the true Apex raid team, unlike the failed Wakandans of the past, and the hype is definitely real here. So let me know if you guys are as excited as I am, and what you think of Scream individually as well. I look forward to playing play testing some more in general in Blitz and Alliance War, and see how much easier it is with the 4 of them together. But that's all for me for just now, and if you enjoyed the video, then please smash that like button down below, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And of course, until next time guys, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Boylon signing out.